Are we live? Are we live? I think so. I think we is, guys. I think we is. Alright, let's go back to the... Let's go back to the thing. And then, well, it's offline. Who cares? Alright, let's pay attention as we run around.
Streamer benefit launch raffle. It's smooth as fuck. Playing without S-Font. Toughen up there, snowflake.
Wow. Those are
that's
some
from whenever I was
crazy
mad,
comments,
dude.
guys. Very crazy
Retail,
comments.
yeah, not classic. Mr. Achievements. Dungeon grinding is so slow. Behind in leveling and professions, and you never sell. What's his time on this? Don't plan on scaring with the pro streamers. Don't. This guy is seriously the face of retail, not classic. Don't fool yourself. Do not.
Wow.
Do not fool yourself.
Oh no.
I can't believe I stayed up all night just to read this dumb fuck's messages. You know what I mean? He's like, this is the culmination of my 17-hour stream to read this dumb fucking message.
Well,
this stupid ass shit. Someone's sleeping? Yeah. I think that maybe he's the foal. Well, let's read his logs in other chats. Oh, thank God.
There's a mine. There's a mine. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Where is it?
Campus
Oh,
respawns.
it's a thorium mine.
They did a shit down at marketing Fortnite. He goes,
It is a thorium
I
vein,
told
guys.
Soda
It's
literally about
thorium.
dueling under org before they even started this morning and got dismissed. Was funny shit. Is beta over? That ass bringer. Wow. I just like.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We'll find another one. I'll try soda popping.
Okay. Oh my God.
Oh fuck. November 2014. What did he say? Okay, let me see if I can show you guys this message. Should we make level 1s to crash his server? Let's flood his server with level 1s and crash it.
Why would you
Level
want
1
to
crash
flood?
his server. Go, go, go. What server is this plebe on to crash?
Oh no.
Everyone crash his server. Make level 1. Spam level 1s. Crash his server. Ones. Keep making 1s. Go, go. Gog, oh. Keep making level 1s. Crash his server. All you kids are morons for following him on his server.
People are crazy.
Well, on this level, I would say...
People are crazy. I can't
5 years ago.
get it to work.
Here's the big question.
Oh.
Mia Khalifa or Ronda Rousey? What the fuck, man? Why are you not being good at Druid and just tanking? Was the best launch of WoW. What the fuck are you young kids talking about? Young kids? I wrote this one off because I thought maybe he was 9 in this and he's 12 now, right? Or however the math turns out.
Thumbnail.
Who is this goddamn thought?
Oh my God.
Nobody is your level. Streamer delusion. Nobody is in Stormwind.
Oh.
This is
my
what
God.
casuals call hardcore. Hardcore players farm green mobs.
What? Why would they be finding
You guys
green
are
mobs?
pussies. Sometimes I look at these and I'll just look at the messages and I don't even know what to say. I still think Hamburger Guy takes the cake. I mean, the weird thing though, like what's crazy to me about this whole thing, right, is that
Okay.
like, how can you be that much of a fucking spurg and have no self-awareness of it? Like, you've got to know
pretty
deep
okay,
down
though.
inside, I am a fucking idiot. Like someone, like you've got to have like somewhere down below, you've got to have some degree of just awareness. I am really, really dumb, and for whatever reason, come on, turn back on. There we go. For whatever reason, like these people just don't have it, and that's what's crazy to me.
Wow, that is actually
I
really
know, like,
crazy though.
People just like talk
Alright,
shit
back
all
to
the time, and I
farming
like
too.
pulling them up on chat since there's nothing else to do.
375. Asmongold, the Guild
Can you tell
Master.
a story about the Dreadnought Shoulders and Miss Pandaria? I think it's a really funny story. The Dreadnought Shoulders and Miss Pandaria.
Oh, okay, here we go. Another beautiful story, guys. Let's hear it.
Okay, so this was during Miss Pandaria. And if you guys remember, I had a guild master in Miss Pandaria that he literally had like a disorder where like his
No.
body would trap heat too much and he would literally get heated.
What?
And I think that's probably the best metaphor for this person. This
That's
guy was
fucked
so
up.
fucking mad. He was mad all the time. And all the time he was mad. All the time he was pissed off. And so anyway, well, he'd be in a good mood and then like something would set him off and he'd get really, really, really fucking mad. So
Why would he get
we've been
so
talking
mad
for a
though,
number of
guys?
times.
What's
Oh, man,
going
dude.
on?
Dude, the fucking auction house is coming up. Oh man, we can get tier 3 again, dude. He's like, oh man, dude, I need to get tier 3. I can't
There
wait
we
to
go.
get it. I'm like, yeah, dude, me too. This is gonna
The
be
original
awesome.
tier
And
3.
everybody's friendly.
The
we're
best
all
thing
good,
to get,
everything's
guys.
fine.
The best
and
thing
we're
to get.
talking about how much we want to get tier 3 with each other. Everything's going great.
Oh,
and this is towards like
look at
maybe
the
the middle of about the middle of Miss Pandaria, Throne of Thunder, somewhere around there. And this is also at the same time whenever we had invited this girl into the guild that he absolutely fucking hated. But I wouldn't let him kick the girl out of the guild because the reason why he didn't like the girl in the guild is because she kept calling him out for being a bad tank.
Oh,
So,
okay,
she called
okay,
him
okay.
He who holds aggro.
I see.
As a meme, right? Because that's the last thing.
I
that
see
he
the
was doing.
friction over there,
And
then.
so
I see
anyway,
the
this guy
friction.
would just get pissed off all the fucking time. And I'm like, you're not gonna kick this girl out of the fucking guild just because she calls you out for being dog
it's just
shit.
that-
So finally, the day comes
Uh-oh.
and the moment arrives that the
Okay.
Dreadnought Shoulders hit the Black Money Action House.
Oh,
Guild chat,
no.
all the warriors, all the fucking paladins, all the DKs.
Can't see where this is going.
Oh, bro, dude, is it today? Is today the day? They're like, dude, today's the day. This is the day. And we're all talking about it. We're like, dude, how much money do you have? How much money do you have? Dude, okay, we should bet and see who's going to get it. And I didn't really, I was like,
Ooh,
so I asked him,
lava,
what are you
lava,
going to do,
lava,
man?
get
I'm
out
like,
of the
I don't know,
lava.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't
Get
want to
out
get
of
too
the
into it.
lava.
We'll just, see what happens. I wanted to, I didn't want to go too into it or,
Yeah.
over-invest myself into this in a way that would be, just kind of a little bit too much for me.
Right,
So I'm just like,
yeah.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay. And what did happen?
Well,
What
8 p.m.
happened?
comes around,
Oh.
and we didn't raid that day.
No.
I go over to the area where the auction house is, and it's surrounded by warriors.
Well, yeah, of
warriors
course the
everywhere.
tier 3 shoulders are up. So, I mean that is a hot commodity.
Oh, I get my shoulders this time. This
Oh,
is it. I'll get
yeah.
my shoulders. All these warriors and a few DKs too, right? But mostly warriors.
Why would they
A
decay
bunch
one's
of fucking
shoulders
warriors
though?
waiting there to get their fucking dreadnought shoulders. Well, anyway. So if you guys remember the way that the Mists of Pandaria auction house worked, it was a
I
bamboo
remember.
hut.
Yep.
And underneath
Everybody
the
was
hut,
in there.
if you had a potion that made your character smaller,
No.
you could walk underneath the hut.
Oh no.
Well,
You did it,
our
didn't
guild
you?
leader waltzes in with his money. his
Wait, did he
bag
go
of money.
underneath the auction house?
Oh boy, time to get my shoulders. Oh ho ho. Right, and everybody else wasn't going to bid on it because he had convinced them not to bid on it. And he didn't really talk to me about it a lot, so I was like, whatever, right? And so he's
Okay.
going to bid on his shoulders. He
Oh,
bids on his
no.
shoulders. And from underneath the hut, I'm targeting the vendor,
no.
the auctioneer, and clicking on it, and then bidding him up on the shoulders with a mailbox that I
What?
invented from like the engineering mailbox underneath bidding this
From
guy up.
underneath the
And
dark
at the
house
same
too?
time, there was this other random level, like, I don't know, like probably like 88
He
warrior.
thinks
Actually,
the
probably 90 warrior.
88.
We had a
Oh
shitty
my
year, right?
god.
Might as well be 88 warrior. And he's sitting around, and the guildmaster thinks that I gave the gold to this level 90 warrior that's in green gear. This random player. He thinks that I gave the gold to him
Oh my
to
god.
pay this guy to use my gold to bid him up because he didn't know where I was. But he just knew somehow I was
Some way
fucking.
it was
And he didn't know
Asmon.
how it
Okay,
was happening,
okay.
but he knew it was he knew it was happening.
Yeah.
So I'm still bidding, and we get down to the short duration. And he's typing in guild chat. He's fucking mad. And I'm like, bro, I'm not bidding. He's like, I see where you are. I see where you are. I can target you. I don't know where you are, but I can target you. I know somehow you're doing it. I'm not doing
Some
it,
way,
man.
somehow,
I'm
he's
just listening. I'm just
doing
chilling,
it.
man.
Oh my god.
I'm tired. I don't have the money to pay for this. Meanwhile, I'm fucking bidding it up. I'm bidding it up as much as
And guys,
I can,
that's
right?
before
And then
they
finally,
actually
at the
were
last fucking
introduced
second, you know, I'm
the marks
underneath
that you
the
could-
fucking hut, just bidding it up, bidding it up.
that I
bidding it
think
up.
go
He's sitting
through
there
walls
fucking trying to go back and forth from the
to show
mailbox
up
because he didn't have the
in,
engineering toy
in-game.
either. So in between him going back
he
and forth,
couldn't.
I
He knew
outbid
he
him,
was there,
get
but
fucking closes.
he knew he wasn't there too. That makes any
Closes.
sense?
After that, I go and I win the roll.
Woo!
win
There
the
we
bid.
go.
It
Big
was
mind, big
180K I
mind.
spent on it.
Rich story in vain.
I go to my mail.
Rich story.
I link them in guild chat. I loot them. I link them in guild chat.
Oh
I'm
no!
like, nice. I'm like, dreadnought shoulders.
Oh, I bet the guild
Kicks me
leader
out
was.
the guild.
What? No way!
He kicks me out of the fucking guild. Cause he didn't know. Cause cause I had played him so much, and I told him I was bidding on him from under the hut, right? And he's like, what? He's like, yeah, dude. And I fucking, but cause I think he just didn't expect any of that to happen, right? And he kicks me out of the guild. He reinvites me later on, right? Cause like he felt so dumb about it, right? Cause he just got completely fucking played. And,
Yeah,
and the best
of
part about
course.
the whole thing is the fact that he actually thought that I paid somebody else to bid him up on the fucking shoulders. Like,
What kind of a
What kind of
dumbass do
fucking-
you?
what kind of fucking
Exactly.
moron does
Why?
that?
What?
oh yeah, can you bid up my guild master? It goes to show.
So you
like,
can
what
have the
kind of a-
shoulders on
what
your
kind of a mind
character, but
this guy had.
you know,
He thought that I paid somebody else to bid him up.
that's fucked
Like,
up.
why wouldn't I just do it
That
myself?
is fucked up, guys.
You know, I think he just thought that it's so he wouldn't know it was me, right, or something like that. But he developed this whole fucking conspiracy theory, and he
my
eventually
God,
reinvited
that's
me
so
back into the
crazy.
guild. But he was very upset about it, and as far as I know, to this day, he doesn't have the shoulders.
Oh, serves him right
Never got
though.
him.
Serves him
Never got
right,
the shoulders.
Asmon.
Should have been more. Should have been more.
Should have.
There it is. Look at his armory. I don't know what his armory is. He eventually, after the guild basically got out of his control because he was really upset, and the guild was having a lot of problems, right?
Right,
and
right,
eventually,
right.
This one girl, this girl,
Of course, there's always a girl.
Mandy. Okay, I'm just gonna say Mandy.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the girl's name's Mandy, and she
Oh no.
she immediately she would just always fuck with them, always troll them. Not Fandy, it's not Fandy, but it was Mandy, and she finally, I think this was in Siege of Orgrimmar, fucking, not even progression, farm. He finally decides, he's like, you know what? I'm tired of this fucking guild. I'm tired of dealing with these people. I'm quitting the fucking guild.
What?
And he just finally quits the guild, transfers servers. He says, fuck you guys. I'm
He
going
gone.
somewhere else.
And
I
he
don't
gone.
have time for this shit anymore. I'm done. Okay, yeah, metal at Malding Mandy. Well, no, she'd make him so fucking mad. And I remember,
Oh my
because
God.
on Tordos, right? On Tordos Heroic. Obviously, I mean, we're still friends now, right? And yeah, everything's good. But back then, so I would always take my headset off whenever I would do Tordos Heroic, because you'd have to hit a crystal that would allow you to get an absorb shield. And if you didn't get the absorb shield, you'd take a ton of damage during the whole fight.
Okay,
So,
okay,
are we
that makes
jumping
sense.
down?
That
Oh, we're
makes
jumping
sense.
down. Okay, let's go down inside.
So what happened? What next? What next?
Okay, I didn't realize we were going inside. Yeah, let's just run in. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so
That's
anyway, Anyway, so this happens, and I'm just being a dumbass, right? And so I take
Why
my
are they
headset off.
aggroing to me from fucking
Alright.
5 miles away?
Now it's time
Plus
to
I'm
talk.
level 70.
And I can hear, right? The mic, right? And this is like her, because I've got the headset down, right? And it's like this. Asmongold shield. Asmongold shield. Shield. Asmongold shield. Asmongold use the shield. Use the shield. Asmongold use the shield. I'm just like,
Oh no.
Man.
Oh,
I'm just playing
no.
the game. And I wouldn't want to hit the shield. Why
Yeah.
would I hit the shield? Because if I hit the shield, that's an auto attack I can't do on the boss.
Right.
And if I do an auto
Whoa.
attack on the boss,
Whoa! What do
I'll
you
lose
mean?
Damage.
I'd
never
rather
lose
lose
damage.
damage than die 5 minutes, you know,
Never
5
lose
seconds later after not you losing the
Always
shield.
Go right first, yeah.
Come on now.
Go right first. Wait, I don't think we're supposed to go down there first because the boss doesn't spawn. We have to use
Yeah, that
these
doesn't make any
items and then we
sense,
have to spawn
Aspen.
the boss.
What's
Yeah,
going
I
on there?
Never miss damage.
Brother?
And this is back whenever I was a padding piece of shit. Like, this is all I would do is pad on the boss. Like, I would literally, like, whenever they said, don't attack,
He would attack.
guess what I would do?
Attack. Attack.
I would attack.
Exactly.
And they'd be so mad. I would attack. I would. And they'd be so mad. They'd be like, he's doing it again. And then, you know, because I was one of the officers. I was like the DPS officer.
Oh.
So, like, most people didn't know what to do. They're like, well, he just, what do you mean? Like, what, I mean, because they're talking to their officers, like, nobody knows what to do, like, because you just keep attacking and you won't do the mechanics. I'm like, listen, I would never even join voice chat whenever we would do the raids.
Oh,
I would literally
my God.
just go in there. I was the worst raider ever. I would go in there. I would play at 100%. I'd pre-pod every boss. I would do my best to try to do, like, you know, I'd never go AFK. I wouldn't do anything. I would go in there. I would do the whole raid. And I remember, like, there would be days whenever my ideal farm night is a farm night where I get at least, you know, a good parse or something like that. And then I don't have to get in Vent. Or,
Yeah,
Mumble
that
at
makes
time.
kind of sense.
Because I didn't want to get in voice chat. Like, I just
Yeah,
wanted,
you just don't want to deal with it. That's all there is to it. That's all there ever will be to it, and that's it.
Killing the mobs.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. I would just kill the boss, and that's it. I don't care about anything else besides that. Just kill the boss.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it was. And man, what's your opinion on Prompt Warriors in Classic? I don't know. They're the best class. How about that? It sounds like a warrior main, to be honest. Well, yeah, I was a warrior main. That's right.
But honestly,
That's
yeah,
me.
just
Totally
summarizes it
These
down
guys
to
are
the
jokes
T,
anyway.
guys. Down to the T.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be hard at all. Okay, so we kill all these guys. Wait, is it these guys? I forgot really what we do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll just do it. Don't need to do mechanics. You don't need to do mechanics if the boss is dead. That's right. So the way that I would look at it is that I would never really want to do any mechanics or do really anything. I would all I would do is basically just kill the boss. And I was like
okay.
on all farm content, I was always like the highest DPS like in like the whole guild, right? And like you guys, this is back in Siege of Warhammer, so like I made videos about this even. Like I had like tons of videos, and I would have like all these guides on like what to do. Like for example, like we would do General Nazgrim, and we'd have like a burn strat where we wouldn't want to like have him go to like some phase or something like that, like the defensive stance. Oh yeah, no, defensive stance phase is a really good idea. So defensive stance. So General Nazgrim in Siege of Warhammer. Right? In Siege of Warhammer. He would go into like a defensive stance, and every single time that you attack him, he would become, he'd do like a lot of raid damage, basically.
Okay.
And, or he could do a lot of raid damage.
Right.
So you were not supposed to attack him. You're supposed to get off him completely. No damage on
my
Nazgûl
God.
for the defensive stance phase. Well, I told people, I'm like, that's where I get ahead. That's where I get ahead is the defensive stance phase. Because everybody else isn't attacking the boss.
Yeah, and he's just
I'm still attacking the
wobbling
boss.
away, you know,
And
wobbling
they
away.
can't tell me not to
Whopping.
attack the boss because I'm not in voice chat.
Ooh.
So it's not really my fault that I didn't attack, that I was attacking, because they didn't tell me not to do it. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I would do back in the day. And let's see, what are some of the other other mechanics? Let's see. Big dick strats. Yeah, how were you not kicked from the guild? I was an officer.
I would
Yeah,
have
I
cooked
was
you
an
though.
we probably no.
Honestly,
Go down here. Go down here.
you know, real talk.
Yeah, I was the officer. And then
Officers
later on, I
of
was
the
the
guild
master,
should be
so that nobody could do anything
know,
about it. Right?
the
This is just like all I
outstanding
would do.
example.
Because the way I look at it, it's like I'm not gonna run in here.
not whatever.
The only
he was
reason I would
doing.
ever do farm content, like, okay, I only raided for gear. So this happened in Dragon Soul, whenever I got my last piece of gear that I needed for Dragon Soul. It was like the heroic, I think it was like a ring or something like that off of Hagara or Ultraxian. And I completed my best in slot. I got every piece of gear. Every piece of gear that I had was fucking heroic. I had heroic Girth Black. I had everything heroic. You know what I never did again? Showed up to raid. That was it. That was the last raid I ever went to.
And that was it, huh?
There were
That's
people
all
by
she
the end of
wrote.
Cataclysm that didn't even know who I was. They're like, so who's this other guy? Like, we see him online all the time. He never comes to raids. Oh, that's Asmon. He's always here if we need him, but, you know, he's
never gonna help out.
Because I would have, like, all of these different, like, rationalizations and, like, ways that I would convince my guild. Like, I would log on. I would open up somebody's stream, and I would see them forming the group on their stream. And I'd open it up on incognito mode, or I'd open it up on my phone. And that way I would see how many people they had in the group.
Oh,
and as soon as they set the group, I'd log on. Like,
Oh
guys, sorry,
God.
I was late. Yo, if you
Yeah,
need me,
that
then,
many
hey,
people
I'm here,
streaming,
I'm here.
though, at that
oh,
point
it's
in
okay.
time?
We just set up group.
That seems kind of
Okay.
interesting.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, yeah. I'll let you guys know if you need me. That's fine. That's fine. No big deal. Right, and then I'd come back, and then Malkorok. So Trictagon knew this was. He knew my ways. So fast forward to Siege of Orgrimmar. We've been farming Siege of Orgrimmar for a number of months now.
Yeah.
I had full Mythic Warforged gear. Full Mythic Warforged gear. Every piece of gear that I had, Warforged, Mythic, everything. Best in slot. Except for the necklace from Malkorok. The necklace from Malkorok drops. Trictagon's like, oh, fuck. Because they knew they had to give it to me. Because it was the only item that I needed. But he also knew this is the last time we're going to be raiding with Asmongold for all of Mists of Pandaria. This is it.
Shit.
And so he says, he's like, well, see you next expansion, Asmon. And I'm like, yep, see you later. And everybody else is like, ha ha ha. Ha ha. That's funny.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of annoying. Yeah, that was the last raid I ever went to. And I would only come for farm runs or like sale runs. And that was it. I didn't do anything else besides that. I would never show up to raid or anything. And I'd be like, yeah, guys, if you need
so
me,
you
I'm
basically
here, but
came
I
in
don't want to
for
come. I don't
two
want to come.
reasons.
There's no reason for
Either
me to
one,
raid.
gear, or
I don't
two,
want to go raid. So it's not like I was being a piece
gold,
of shit,
yeah.
you know? Because like if they needed me, I was there. But if they didn't really need me, and then I'd make sure I'd want to tell, you know, like how much do they really need me here? Do they need me a lot or just a little bit? So I would log on, and this would be like, you know, maybe fucking, you know, like they'd be like, Asmon, we need you. I wait 4.5 minutes. I waited. I would open up the stream again. As soon as I see somebody going to group 5, yo, what up, man? Yo, I'm here. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Wait for me to summon inside the instance. Yo, I'm here, boys. Yo, always for the team. Yo, you know I'm here. You know I'm here. I'm good, dude.
Exactly. That's right. That's right. You tell him. You tell him.
And oh no, it's okay, man. We already got somebody. Oh, okay, all right, yo. But you know I would be there if you need me, man. Don't worry about me, man. I'm always here, always ready. And yeah, it's
yeah.
It was pretty fucking funny. And so that's what you do? No, not Dragon. I stopped doing that. Cause like that's the thing is that, like, Dragon, did I ever do that? Did I ever do it whenever you were in the guild? Were you in the guild during Nighthold? I do this all the time.
During Nighthold too.
Because I remember like it was the worst day of my life, dude. The worst day of my. No, you good? Yeah, I was like, did I ever do this? I don't think I did. The worst day of my fucking life, dude, is during fucking, what was that raid? Nighthold. And this was during our
But why
stream
was
Nighthold
the
tonight.
worst?
I wake up 7:58.
PM or AM?
Raid starts at 8. I roll over on.
Oh my god. Okay.
So I
okay,
go
it's
into, like,
PM,
our Skype
guys.
group conversation with the other officers. I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm gonna be a little late. And the worst thing happened. I go and I look at the conversation, and our guild master had posted that he was quitting the game.
Oh.
I was like,
Oh
Because
no.
now it's like, who's second in command? So I was like, man, you really don't have to quit, man. You really don't, because this I had the best fucking I had it dick, dude. I had it dick. I showed up whenever I wanted. I always got loot council gear. It didn't fucking matter. It was fucking dick, dude. Like, it was so good. Like, I never had to show up when I wanted. I was an officer. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted, and everything
not
was
anymore
perfect.
then.
And
Not
then now it's
anymore.
like, oh fuck.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm getting promoted, right? I know I'm getting promoted up to officer probably, or up to guild master. And I didn't say anything about it. But then one day he just logged on and promoted me up. And I'm like, well,
It is what it is.
fuck.
It is what it is. Just
I've got to start showing up.
get
now.
it and move on with it. Do the
Not
job.
happy about that one at all.
Get the
But
clears.
yeah, I had to start showing up to raid all the time. I had to
yeah,
start showing up
yeah.
to raid all the time. And I had to talk
is
to
what
people
it
like all
is.
the time, like, because then they'd get mad at me, right? Because like all that people would get mad at me, and then Nerf, that was the old guildmaster, he had to deal with that. So like I say
no.
something stupid, I call somebody a trash bag, you know, or I call them a sandbag because they weigh the raid down,
Sandbag.
and you know he
Oh,
has to
no.
talk them out of he has to talk them off a cliff.
Oh,
He has to
Jesus.
talk them out of leaving the guild, like later on, and I can just say whatever the fuck I want because I'm an officer, right? But
Sandbag.
now I've
That's
I've
a
gotta
new
be the
insult
one
I
sitting
never
there
heard before, guys.
dealing with these
It's a
fucking people,
sandbag.
dude. And so I'm sitting there like, City told me he only gives loot to good players whenever he gave it to his alt. And then he wouldn't give me any loot. He brought in his alt again. He's getting all the loot. And then
Oh
I'm like,
no.
and
Well,
I'm
get
sitting
better,
there at
son.
2:30 in the
Get
morning,
better.
and there's a guild intervention going on. And there's like 17 people in the voice chat. Like 90% of my raid. Oh yeah, we're fucking mad. And it's like, this is now my problem. Whereas before, I was just a funny guy that showed up to raid. But now I have to fucking.
Now all of a
I'm
sudden
in charge
everything
of
is on your
everything.
lap, huh?
And it was fucking. It was fucking
Pains.
karma. That's what it was. Fucking karma.
Oh.
And I remember, like, whenever I'd have to, if you guys ever watched me back then, whenever I'd have to mute my fucking voice chat for hours, whenever we'd have the guild meetings, I'd be like this.
Ooh, okay, Dark Iron. Come on, give me some blood of mountain. Give me some blood of mountain, guys. I need some blood. I spat on myself. Oops.
And that would be whenever we'd be talking about the latest person who's angry about something that I don't care about. Okay,
Oh,
it was
no.
so fucking bad, man. Just like Olympus 4. Well, it's just like Olympus 4, except for it actually mattered. Because if Olympus 4 has problems, we still have all the other guilds. But this is like my raiding guild. This is like, I am the oldest member of the guild now. I have been in the guild longer than anybody else has. I am now the torchbearer that has to carry this guild forward into the next tiers, into the next expansions, and into the next raid. This is now
Yeah,
my
but
duty
you
and
can
my
do it, Aspen.
responsibility.
But you can
And-
absolutely do it.
I did it. We did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was pissed. I had such a good deal. I had such a good thing going on, man. It was great. And I had all these other like methods, right? So I would
Right.
sometimes like pop all CDs on pull, immediately pull aggro and die. Be like, I'll be right back, guys. I'm not even right back. I'm literally just sitting there because I didn't want to hit any buttons, dude. I'm just tired of hitting buttons. I'm like, I already have a good parts to this boss. Like, I don't need to do this one again. Like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna die. Right? I was the worst raider. Like, every single, like, selfish, lazy, late, loot whore, just everything, every bad, like, think about every guild, every, like, bad player in a guild, every horror story.
Oh, I just seen a yellow
was
dot.
every
I just
single
seen
one
a
of them.
yellow dot.
Literally every single one of them. Like, was there anything that I
Okay,
didn't
thorium
do?
vein again, the small one. Okay, I'll take it. I'll
Did
take
you
it
ninja
though.
loot? No.
Still
they
could
don't
have
come
some
back. You
juicy,
never ninja loot from your own
juicy,
guild,
juicy
and they don't come back.
jams.
Then we'll come back and do the
Come
raid
on.
again.
Oh, I get it's a 3-hitter.
But
Three
anyway, so
hitter.
let's see. What are some of
I
the other
love
good
it.
guild
I
stories?
love it when it happens.
So
Ooh, I was hoping for a 4th, but I don't
Basically-
think those exist for small ones.
a lot of the people in the guild, like so there is this other girl in my guild, right? And her, like, so this girl was siphoning gold out of the guild bank. This is whenever I was the guild master. This is a great story. So this is whenever I actually had to be, you know, I'm now the keeper of the flame, and I have to make sure the guild stays together, right? And I basically, the girl is literally stealing. Yeah, Dragon knows who it is, and so she's stealing gold out of the guild bank, and she's sending it, putting it in her own guild bank.
Oh
and
no!
We found out about this happening, and I called her out on it in one of our officer meetings. I was like, so I've been seeing you've been putting some gold, you've been taking gold out of the guild bank regularly. And she's like, oh, well, it's to buy flask, and it's to buy these other things that we need for the guild. You wouldn't know that because you never come to raids, Asmongold.
Oh,
you would know, but no,
she is putting that rank over his head.
Because they just, all they wanted me to do, right, is they just wanted me to show up to the raids because it was such a fucking shit show that somebody needed to get them in order.
Yeah.
Like, somebody needed to get this shit done because they didn't want to deal with it. And I didn't want to fucking deal with it either. So we're playing hot potato with all the responsibilities of the guild because at this point I was streaming all the time. I didn't want to fuck with this bullshit, right? But anyway, so finally I get out of her that actually it had nothing to do with her buying consumables or BOEs for the raid members that I just didn't understand. This is a really good one, guys. We were taking gold out of the guild bank because we wanted to make sure that you still cared about the guild. And this was a test for us to make sure and to try to get your attention because we need your help. And you haven't been doing enough for us. And I sat there in this fucking meeting. I thought to myself, I'm like, what the fuck? So anyway, all of these things happened, and obviously, you know, I convinced them to put the gold back in the guild bank, and we get an accounting of all of the gold, and then, you know, this sorts itself out. How much gold did I take? I don't know, like 400 or 500K, something like that. It was a lot, and yeah. Okay, let's see. How much gold? Yeah, like 400 or 500K. I mean, it's not like a lot, but it was like enough for me to get pissed off about it, because I was mad because it's like that's like. You know, because like people are gonna get mad about it, and then it's just like it's another like bit of bullshit that I have to deal with now, and that's really what it comes down to. Now this is a problem that I have to solve in the guild, and I think that's really the main thing that I didn't like about it is that this is now again another one of my problems. You know, it's like they're creating more and more problems for me, and I was not happy about that. Right? It's like I like to be very hands off and just have people act normal, but you know, usually that doesn't really happen. Well, that's the thing, right? Is that, as I said, I had the greatest job ever, dude. And then I took that fucking guild, that guild that was falling apart in the middle of Nighthold, and we fucking killed Gul'dan. We killed Gul'dan. And I had to drag them kicking and screaming to it, but we killed Gul'dan. And it was, holy fuck, man. What a run. What a fucking, is she still in your guild? No, she's not. I came back to the raid, and she wasn't in the raid anymore. And I don't even remember why she's not in the guild anymore. Honestly, like, she wasn't, so she would always, like, I don't know if I want to say, like, what class, because then people are going to, like, figure out, like, who it might have been, right? But you need to go light the flame. Well, no, they're lighting the flame because I don't have any inventory space. So I can't do it myself. Please let's name is on point right now. I don't remember, honestly. Anyway, like, yeah, it's a druid. Not a druid, but that's the only one I'm going to say. Not a druid. Mandy was a druid, though. Yeah, was it Fandy? It was not Fandy. Where do you have the power to talk?
Oh my
on
God.
time. It's exhausting.
What an
no,
interesting
because I'm
name.
just sitting here talking about things that have happened to me. It's great. So yeah, anyway, so I'm sitting here and this is happening, you know, more and more and more. And finally,
ooh, another large opal, guys.
Other times that she got really, really mad. Oh yeah, okay, so basically whenever I'm recruiting all the new people for the guild, because at the same time, whenever my guildmaster quit, there were some people that were like, oh no, because it's like now, it's like the guildmaster was like their only line of defense against Asmongold, right? Because even during like Croesus, they were like, Asmongold's not getting on the ads. He's not getting on the ads. And I'd even be on my stream, I'm like, I'm not getting on the ads. I'm not getting on ads. And I go in chat, and I even tell them, I am getting on the ads. They're like, no, you're not, you motherfucker. We're watching your stream. I'm like, no, they're lying. That's not true at all. They're not doing that. I would never do that. I'll always kill the ads, guys. Never would do that. And eventually, we just killed the boss anyway. But you know, they were really pissed. So then they were like, okay, so now Asmon's the GM. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, so this was Asmongold literal 500 IQ loot council techniques, okay? I used to not loot council. I used to always loot council other people gear before myself at the beginning of a tier. That way, whenever we actually got to heroic, because we get to it very quickly, they would already have the upgraded normal mode gear from the same raid. So it would only make sense that I would get the heroic gear because they have the heroic gear and it would be a bigger upgrade for me. Like I have years of like just planning and like techniques of how to sway things in my favor, right? Yeah. Did they ever call you out on that? No. They never figured it out. They literally never figured it out. Nobody ever figured it out. I was so smooth with that, man. I was so smooth with that. Yeah, dude. Tilting the slot machine. Well, yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, like, I go into the raid, right? I have one thing I want out of the raid. That's all the loot. That's the only thing I want. All the loot. I want all the loot. Every single piece. Right? If I can put it on, I want it. Right? Like if it's like maybe one time if I ever have to farm dead mines, I'd use that item. I want it. Like I still want it. Still want it. Every time, dude. Like I'm literally the most toxic raider.
Oh, okay.
And,
so
yeah,
it
the
goes
most
live,
toxic
then
raider.
I can record
and
it.
like now, because like what sucks is like whenever I'm the GM, right? I can't do that shit anymore. Which is like that's the worst part about it. Like that's honestly like it's not even kidding. Like it is the worst part about being a GM is to actually have to be responsible for this stupid ass shit, and now you're the one that's solving these problems instead of actually causing them. You know what I mean? Like and now like I've got to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot. Everybody, because then now everybody knows my techniques, right? So it's not like I can just do the same thing again, and it's just it's the way it goes. So guild falls apart before you get the heroic. It won't fall apart. I knew it wouldn't fall apart. Of course, that's not what would happen. But yeah, obviously our guild was really good. I mean, like, it wasn't really good. Let's be honest. Like we were an okay guild, but like we weren't like a world like 100 guild. We were just like an average, you know, server first, server second guild, you know. And we cleared content, cutting edge easily every single time. Not a big deal, but again, not the greatest guild in the world. Olympus 4 is karma and justice. Yeah, this is the way it goes. And then, yeah, no, trust me, like, I had karma come back and bite me in the fucking dick, dude. Trust me, I really did. Like, this whole thing, like, I had to go back and deal with all of these fucking people again. Constantly. I had to deal with people. Do you think the Shad heroic raids in Classic? No. After your stories, how'd you have people that want to play with you? Well, easy. I'd be at the top of the meter. Like, I mean, I was good. That's the thing, is you can be an asshole or you can be good. Or you can be bad. You can't be both. You can either be bad at the game or an asshole. If you're bad at the game and you're an asshole, you're out of the guild. That's the way it goes.
Oh, damn.
And sure you were? Look at my logs from back then. I had numerous rank 1 logs. Like, and like back in fucking Siege of Orgrimmar, actually I don't think I had really that many rank 1s in Siege. In like Emerald Nightmare, even like back in Dragon Soul, like all of my parses had like orange parses on every single fight. Okay, like yeah, I was a god.
And
man.
of course,
I was
this
a
fucking dark
and
iron deposit. I hate it.
A long fucking time ago too. But
damn.
Yeah, I was the like all of the like the horror stories and everything. You know, usually those are like personally applicable to me.
Right.
More hair equals better parses. Well,
Ooh,
I mean, like,
ooh, I
back
got a
in,
black
in
diamond.
Emerald Nightmare and everything, I had pretty good parses too. Even on.
Oh, but wait, I think
what do you
black
call it?
diamond
On-
sucks, doesn't it?
On Nighthold, I had really good
Fuck
parses too. I got the rank
me
1 all
sideways.
classes. I got rank 1 all classes on Star Augur, back in Nighthold, and that was like the DPS check fight, the DPS fight. I got rank 1 all classes. So it's not like I was terrible at the game back then at all. I was really good, but you know, that's also quite a while ago.
Yeah.
And now it's not really the case. I don't really focus as much.
Okay.
Right.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Everybody, yeah. I thought it got taken away because of padding. No, wait, no, it didn't. They didn't take away my log. Shut the fuck up. No, they didn't. Suck on my dick and balls. So the guild.
Oh my god. Damn. That escalated
The guild would
fast.
ask, they're like, yeah, basically, like, don't leave us with him, right? Talking about me whenever I was the guild master, because I was also like a huge asshole. Like back in Dragon Soul, because you'd have like the other guild masters and everything. They were very nice with people, right? But if somebody made a mistake, I would make them say that they made the mistake, and I wouldn't do the pull until they said it, and just to make sure that everybody knows that you can't just go around and be a big dumb fucking idiot. You know, I would make them fucking say it. Like, I fucked up. I did it wrong. And it doesn't matter. Like, I would break down any excuse they had. I would figure out, like, the flaws in their logic with, like, what they were saying and, like, messing up with. Everything like that. And I would do this, like, obviously in front of everybody. And, because this is my leading style. You know, I did this all the time. And, you know, now, obviously, I don't do that as much. But I still do it a little bit whenever we do the Mythic Raids. And, anyway, so this is what's happening, and every single time that I would raid lead, somebody would quit the guild.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, we're okay, right? Yeah, everything's fine. So, like, they were really worried. They were really worried that, like, oh no, you know, if we get Asmongold as, like, the guild master, that's it. It's over, you know, like, we're not going to be able to be clowns anymore in the guild. And that's, like, what I would do. Like, as soon as I'm the guild master, or I was the raid leader, I would, like, all the people that I would just shut the fuck up during, I would never, like, say anything about, as soon as they'd make a mistake. And wait. So, anyway, this is pretty much what happened. And, this is in my guild, and, you know, I had to deal with all of these people and all of this bullshit all the time, right? And eventually, like, I kind of got burnt out dealing with it, and that's why I stopped raiding, right? I mean, the main reason why I stopped raiding was my stream. Like, if I didn't stream, I'd probably still raid. But, you know, since I have my stream now, I kind of have to focus and, like, make that the priority. But back then, oh, dude, I was going crazy, dude. I was such an asshole. Because there'd be, like, these people in the guild, and you guys know what I'm talking about. There would be these people in the guild, and they would fuck up every time. Every fucking time they'd mess up. They'd mess up.
Sounds
and then
right.
you'd come up with, you'd try to call them out, and they'd come up with an excuse. And then the raid leader wouldn't want to deal with it, right? Because he's like, okay, yeah, whatever, who gives a shit? Yeah. So he would never call them out actually on it in, like, any serious way. He'd just be like, you know, yeah, okay, whatever. You know, try not to do it next time, right? Just to try to be nice. Well, I wasn't a nice guy. I wasn't about being nice. I was about getting the fucking raid done. And it's the moment that we fuck something up, somebody messed it up, I would be like, why'd you mess up? And then I'd be like, why'd you waste our time, or something like that, right? And immediately, like, I would call them out. I would get them to fucking stop doing that, right? And I used to be a lot worse, right? And like, really, it's just, to me, like, my perspective is that, like, I got called out all the time in, like, my old guild. And I looked at it as, like, we're working together to try to kill the boss and, like, overcome the raid. So whenever I get called out, that's like we're all working towards the same goal. So I'd never get mad for getting called out. Like, I never get mad for being called out. Like, really. And so it's like I would apologize, say, okay, I did this wrong, and okay, you know, I could have done this better, and I'd do it better next time, right? If it's a mistake, right? Because, like, the way I look at it is, like, this is a group effort. Like, you shouldn't feel like you're being attacked, because, like, you're holding yourself back just as much as you're holding everybody else back too, right? So it just, like, didn't make sense to me that people got so personal about it, but they did. And so yeah, that's the way that I always looked at it too.
All right, let's go into
I just want to say we will not be led by weak officers. We are a strong guild. We are a noble guild. We will not allow weakness. Olympus 9. We will rule
Oh my god.
the streets.
Hello, I am the new GM of Olympus 9. That's right, chat. 999. Our guild had no government or structure leading up to our guild being ninja'd. I have installed a new regime in Olympus 9 to make this guild great again. I surround myself with the best and brightest people, and I mean they are great. Huge win for Olympus 9. We will be offering our assistance to other Olympus guilds, but for a price. We want 3 gold per day, and also better trade deals. Make Olympus 9 great again. Jigsaw 2020. I'm not going to let this happen, and I'm not going to let my guild go fucking... I'm not going to let Olympus 9 go rogue. Olympus 9 is not going to go rogue on me. Let me message Jigsaw right now. The old regime allowed our guild bank to be ninja'd. They were weak officers. I will lead this guild with an iron fist, and weak people will not be allowed to run this powerful guild.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on?
Not much, man. What about you?
I just want to say we will not be led by weak officers. We are a strong guild. We are a noble guild. We will never allow anybody to ninja our guild bank ever.
Didn't you allow that, though?
Oh my god.
I was not officer at the time.
Well, then what are you doing to fix the problem?
Made GM to fix the problem.
Well, wait a minute. Like, so who has the fucking guild bank shit?
PG quit and left.
That was a character named Guildbank, but it isn't actually.
Like there, like this
You
is.
guys
You guys
gave
are
them the
mailing shit
power
to a character called
and
Guild
allow
Bank?
them to G.
The GM's name was Guildbank.
Okay. Let me explain this. This is not a raiding guild. There was no guild bank. Someone had a level 1 bank alt. And they, with that level 1 bank alt, they created the guild originally. They are the founding father of Olympus 9 on their level 1 bank alt. They never even leveled it to 5 to pick up enchanting. It was a level 1. It was a shitty bank alt. It wasn't even a good one.
Okay.
And they were the guild master, the glorious leader of Olympus 5.
Okay.
But we needed the leader to be passed to someone who was actually active, not a level 1 bank alt. So they were pestered with messages, and he got on one day and he just passed it to someone random. Jigsaw is that random person. And I just want it for context here. When he says he's going to make the guild strong, he's a level 21 male human priest.
Why aren't you playing Dwarf Priest, man? What, do you not want Fear Ward? You don't want your raids to be strong?
I'm more into PvP, but anyways, this guy had failed
Do you
our
know
guild.
there's warlocks in PvP?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
This guy has failed us, and now he wants re-control of this guild. I want better trade deals. I want more gold.
Okay.
I want to lead with an iron.
You want to lead the Iron Fist. Okay. Okay, so number one, just so I can get this understood.
Just like how God picks kings back in world history, that guy picked me for GM, and I was the chosen one.
You just were on at 3 in the morning. Like, no one chose you. You just...
This is ridiculous.
What the shit show?
We will not allow weakness in Olympus 9.
Unless someone tries fearing you.
Hey, it's funny until I G-kicked you. We will rule the streets of Storm.
You will be the guild leader.
Of course you'd be in Stormwind, because you're bad. You don't even know about Ironforge.
Kill Storm Orgrimmar
Oh my god.
while you watch helplessly on the street corner.
As a level 20.
We, Olympus 9, are tyrants.
Like, Why are you even doing guild
Why
drama?
are you
Why
a
aren't you in
tyrant?
like dead
Okay.
mines?
Just so I can understand what's going on here. So, number one, there was a guild master of the guild that was called Guild Bank, but he wasn't actually the Guild Bank.
True,
Yes.
that's true.
That's correct.
And then this guy finally got annoyed after a while and transferred leadership over to Jigsaw.
Like at 2 in the morning.
Yes, I was the chosen one.
They chose
And these
me.
people are Salt. D to the T. Can I get Salt in chat, please? Salt, please.
What is D to the T? What does D and T stand for?
Please clap.
Okay. So you want to negotiate better trade deals, is that right?
For what?
Yes. I want my guild to prosper.
Okay. Okay. And how
I
are you
wanted to
gonna
be
go ahead?
up there with Olympus 1.
Well, what are you doing to make the guild prosper?
I've installed a new regime of officers that are real officers, not weak officers.
Uh-huh.
And
Sure.
recruiting. And we'll be able to farm gold. So we take this server over with Asmon
That's good.
and lead.
So I want you to do that. I want you to take over the server and farm gold and do all that kind of stuff. But don't you feel like you're going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage doing that whenever you're a level 21 human priest? Like, I mean,
Our
like
first goal is
what are your
majority-
leadership like qualities?
first and foremost. We got to build a wall. We just got to build a wall.
The only wall you're building is you're building the wall around Olympus 9 and nobody's going to be getting in.
Hey,
Hey,
that's the first step to greatness.
what's the second step then?
Is to talk out new trade deals
Okay, like
and
what?
and charge people for our services because we're so
What-
great.
That's not.
What services are
that's
you
not
providing
how
at level 21?
Services. We didn't provide any services.
Yeah,
on
what
the night.
what professions do you have?
Can you please not have these weak officers talk while I'm trying to talk, please?
Listen. If it upsets you, just ignore them. It's fine. It's okay. Okay.
I mean, do we have Nancy Pelosi in this chat?
Is that
Come
really,
on.
Is that really what you want? I didn't think so. So you want to negotiate a better trade deal for Olympus?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't we negotiate?
At
That
first,
seems-
I would like Ferris to come in here. He's an ally of mine.
The Discord?
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Please do not allow Ferris into the chat.
What do you hope to accomplish by having Ferris in the guild chat?
I feel like I have a group of people that are against me. I would like an ally that can relate to the situation of not allowing weak people in Olympus.
Okay.
I can see a lot of drama from.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, Ferris says his internet sucks. He can't join. So your ally seems to be abandoning you. Listen, we don't want to impeach you as the guild master.
We kind of actually did. That's kind of
Yeah,
what we were
it's-
going for.
Okay.
I mean, just look at the map of Azeroth. Can you really impeach me?
What? You say that again?
I said, look at the map of Azeroth. Look at the guild I'm in. Everybody wants me to be GM. They don't want weak leaders
I don't know about that, bud.
like these people on Discord.
Considering I'm getting a request to join O5 from
Okay.
O9 members faster than I can handle, I doubt that to be true.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gained
that you-
like 60, 70 members already.
Okay. So,
Oh.
let me ask you a question. Do you respect democracy?
Yes, to a sort.
To a sort? No, say how. What do you mean to a sort?
I more believe in a republic than a democracy. All hail the republic!
Republic is partially a democracy too, though, right? So, like, if there's a majority of people, you would go with what they vote with?
Yeah, but the people on Discord right now got voted out, so they have no jurisdiction into what's being said or what's being.
Voted out.
You're right.
We got kicked out
You're
by
right.
someone who got ninja'd in.
We don't appreciate the implication.
True. Okay. All right. So let's put it to a vote. I'm gonna let your own guild vote on if you should be the GM or not. There's one vote
Let's see
no.
what they say.
Another person says no. Another person says no. Get them out. I vote no. I mean no, no, no. Be gone. Absolutely no. A vote no for the love of God. Get them out of here. No. Get them out. No. Get them out. Get them out. No. 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 Yes, say yes, my boy. No, please. No, fuck this guy. Embarrassing. No, we need a woman guildmaster. Okay.
It was her time. It's her time.
All right, settle down, Holly. So, if you respect democracy and your entire guild is voting against you, where does this leave us?
I haven't campaigned yet. Whoever says yes in guild chat will be officers of this. We will all be officers.
You can't make everybody an officer. If everybody's an officer, then nobody's an officer.
We don't need idiots in O9. It was the chillest guild.
Like, that you can't promote everybody up to being an officer. Because if you do, then it's not going to matter, and everybody's going to be a member, and then nobody will be an officer. So you clearly don't respect democracy. Is that right?
In this situation, I'm split between yes and no.
Split between yes and no.
Yes, there are 3 that voted yes. That's a hell of a split.
There's about 3 people that wanted you to be GM, and about 80 people that didn't want you to be GM. So here's the situation. Here's the negotiation. Right? Do you want to negotiate here?
I mean, Kim Jong-un did negotiate with Trump, so
Yeah, he did. He said he's not gonna build as many bombs.
His people are also starving.
And what do you mean
Yeah.
you want Kim Jong-un? That dude, you see that guy's fucking hair?
And Kim Jong Un wins elections. He wins every
do
election.
you
does.
please let these weaklings not talk while we're talking in the presence of great.
Slurp a little harder, why don't you?
I listen. It's fine. Okay, so he does win elections. You're right. but nobody else runs in those elections. So listen.
And that's my point. I win. I will lead this guild, like it or not. I will lead with an iron fist. I will not let weak people in this guild. If you believe you belong with those weak officers, leave now. I will build a stronger guild, a more powerful guild.
But you'll be excommunicated from Olympus, so you'll be like basically blacklisted on this entire server. So I don't really know what you're thinking right now.
Okay. Here's the negotiation. I think that you should leave it up to the people. As a firm believer in democracy, you should leave it up to the people and allow them to choose their new leader. In place of that gracious behavior, everyone here can agree to allow you to remain as officer, and you can still lead the guild with an iron fist. But there's somebody needs to be somebody else with GM.
That seems agreeable.
Yeah, sure.
No, we can do this.
Okay.
I'll be president. Someone will be the house, co-GM. And we'll rule like a republic.
Why don't you do this? How about you be president and somebody else can be the CEO? So you're still president. I mean, you're good. You can be president. Like, you can be president right now. But there needs to be somebody else with GM. I don't want to impeach you. It seems as though the entire guild is not a fan of your behavior. They're not happy. The other guild, the guild bank, or the guild, whatever it is, has gotten away. We're not going to let this happen. If you want to, do you want to uphold the honorable name of Olympus?
Do you want to enforce weak leadership in which people steal from this guild and take from this guild and don't respect this guild? Do you want that?
Well, who stole from the guild?
No one.
He was
invited last night.
They stole time.
He was invited last night.
They stole time from us.
Uh-huh.
We could be rebuilding and building for a better future. But these weak leaderships try to get me in Discord in their little group, their little group that they designed for themselves, and try to give me over GM through pressure, through peer pressure. And I said no. And I G-kicked them. And I will not allow that in Olympus 9. I will rule. There is no democracy. We are great.
Okay.
And I will make this guild great again.
How?
I will make this guild great again.
Okay. Come outside. Come outside of Storming. Come outside of Storming. Come on. You can do it. A little bit more. You plan on click to move?
No, someone was messaging me. They offered me something.
Well, tell them not. Tell them no.
I told them no.
All right, let's go. All right, the other officers. Who are the other officers? The former officers of Olympus 9?
There's
I'm on.
And Sibri.
Okay, what's your character names?
Sabri.
I'm in a group with them if you
Okay, invite
want
me.
to invite.
So, Jigsaw. Your concern is weak leadership. Is that right?
Yes, I have installed a new group of officers, and they are great officers. We don't need these old officers.
Okay.
All my officers of my guild report to the gates of storm.
I'll duel him.
Okay, you know
for
what? Yeah.
officer lead.
Yeah, let's see all the officers of your guild. Let's see that. Let's see the officers of your guild. Biscuit Head? Is this one of your officers here? He's level 8. This guy just called you a pussy, Jigsaw. This guy just called you a fucking pussy. He wants to do it. You let this shit in your
I'll
guild?
duel him.
You let this shit in your guild, dude?
Who is that?
It's Biscuit Head. What, did you promote him? Well, he just... Wait, why'd you delete him? Wait, what the fuck? You just deleted him. We just got... He's gone now. What the fuck?
We rule!
Okay,
Yes,
alright, listen. As we can see here, there are no other officers that are willing to come out and represent you. You are alone. You have no allies. You are sitting on a throne of lies. On a guild that you have incorrectly been given leadership of. You say you honor democracy, and you ignore the votes. You say you honor strength, so honor this. Duel one of the former officers of Olympus 9 for ownership of the guild.
I'll take that offer.
I will not take that
If
off.
you think you're the strongest, then let's put your
Why are
money
you
where your
running
mouth
away?
is, motherfucker. Let's go.
Why
I
are you
will.
running away?
I call the shots here. I'm the
That's
leader.
not how
No,
it
you're not.
works.
You said the officers...
Asmongold is the
No,
leader.
you said
Okay.
that you wanted your officers to come out here. The only guy that came out here is the level 8 that called you a fucking pussy. And then he logged off.
No, he got G kicked.
No, he didn't. He got G kicked out of the game. He logged the fuck off. Listen. If you want to be part of the Olympus Guild, we will allow you to remain within the guild. You're a good man with good intentions, but we need the guild to be led by somebody that we can trust. We need the guild to be led by somebody who's higher level than 21. Let me look at your gear. Okay. Okay, Jigsaw. How about this? Have you ever inspected yourself?
Oops, got the wrong gloves on.
Okay, put on the right gloves. No, we know you have the wrong gloves on. Where's the right gloves?
I don't have any gloves.
Okay. When do you plan on hitting level 60?
Before the dueling tournament.
This is in like 3 weeks, dude.
Yes. And I'll be Shadow Priest.
Okay. We'll be looking forward to that. So here's what's gonna happen. I will give you one more deal. Here's the deal. Give us Guildmaster back.
Oh.
And in return, I will buy you some better gear for your character because gods know you fucking need it.
It's a good deal.
It's a good deal.
I'm a big fan of that.
Good deal. Pretty fair.
And 500 gold.
I don't have 500.
And Koji.
Now you're just getting greedy, son.
50 gold.
Please don't speak. This is me and
I'll give-
Asmon.
I'll give you 50 right now.
Not,
Okay. Okay, 500 gold is a lot.
Not your socialist regime that you want to put in Olympus 9.
Okay. Okay.
There's no socialism in Olympus 9, nor shit. Right? Got it.
Well, right now it's a dictatorship. 500 gold.
No, I have officers.
500 gold. So does Kim
Where they
Jong-un.
at, though?
Uh,
Where are they at, though?
500 gold. Yeah, they didn't show up. 500 gold is too much money. If I buy you the items, what are you going to do with the money? I'm going to tell you what you're going to do with the money. You're going to spend more fucking money on agility gear. And we don't want to have that happen. It's fucking embarrassing, your gear. You're the guild master of the fucking guild. You're wearing gray pants? The fuck is somebody going to think if they see a level 21 priest who's the guild master of an Olympus guild with gray fucking pants? I buy
They're
you
gonna
this
think
gear.
Greatness.
They will not. That's the last thing that they will think. Is that something that you can negotiate on? I will buy you gear. You will get geared up. And after that, you will transfer GM.
I think the socialist regime can come up with some gold to give me. They like to dig in other people's pockets.
So you're gonna dig in my pocket?
No.
That's literally what you're saying. You are promoting socialism right now. You are
No, I'm
promoting a
trying to
redistribution
deal,
of wealth.
A trade deal. I'm trading my GM for my gold and gear.
Okay.
I also want to be co-GM.
Okay.
Also.
Okay, I'll give you 6 gold.
It's not gonna do it.
I'll give you 9 gold. 9 gold. For
I started out at 500. I'll go down to 300.
Not gonna happen.
That's too much. I will do 9 gold. I will do 9 gold. Wait.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wait. I am Rick Harrison in this negotiation. You are the pawner. I say 300 gold.
You don't even have a guild tabard. I will give you 9 gold and my guild tabard. Off of my back, I will give you my tabard.
I got a guild tavern now. Looks like that negotiation's off the table. We need gold for our guild, and I demand 300 gold and co-GM.
It's just not worth it, bro. It's much cheaper to excommunicate everyone out and reinvite them into pod.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we
I
get
have an offer
McConnell
for
in
you.
here?
Asmon?
Yeah.
I'm Leafer, officer from O2. I kind of figured that this might go south.
Yeah.
I have a guild charter drafted right now. Guild name Olympus 9 Refugees. 1 signature required. Waiting on your alt to sign it if this guy
That's
doesn't hand it
right.
over.
You guys could go to the refugees while you
We
could
can
be in the
migrate these
real Olympus 9,
poor people.
America. Now, we are not accepting refugees. We are building a wall around these weak.
Oh my god.
It's up to you, man.
Go to the refugees if you must, but stay in Olympus 9.
Frost,
In America.
you ever consider that America is a country of refugees in our culture?
We were built on the backs of immigrants.
That's
build
true.
that
There are
wall.
plenty of people who have immigrated over to Olympus 9 from Olympus 8 and from other ungilded people, and they have all immigrated over into, and they were refugees until they came into Olympus 9. I will do.
If you want refugees, go roll an orc. If you want greatness, roll a human and join Olympus 9.
What about Fear Ward?
If you want
Yeah.
Fear Ward, what guild you rolled in? Oh, that's right, you rolled Dwarf.
Oh, hey, I'm a Chad Dwarf Priest on this alt with the guild charter, by the way.
See, Leafer knows what he's doing. He's not stupid.
So here's what we're gonna do.
But I want to hand it to one of these people.
I
one of the
will
original members.
do my deal. I will give you 6 gold to transfer the guild. 6 gold.
200.
You want me to give you 200 gold? Say it. Say you want me to give you 200 gold.
And code GM.
Yeah. Okay. How about this? I will give you 10 gold. It's not 200, but I think it's reasonable. The fact is that every moment that you do this is a moment that you're not sitting in wetlands and you're not ready and leveling up for your dueling tournament. Do you want to win the dueling tournament? Are you going to be able to beat Sea-Doo?
Yeah.
With his Hand of Ragnaros? Not with your gray fucking pants, you're not.
Probably, those are Pog fans. Come on, chat, Pog.
He's not gonna beat a Warlock either, because he doesn't have Fear Ward.
You're not going to beat anybody, and you know that. That's why you won't duel anyone. You're afraid to
I
duel.
think Sea-Doo will win.
Okay, you know what?
But I think I'll.
All right. Psylocke over here is one of the former Olympus, former guild masters, or officers, excuse me, of Olympus 9. Psylocke is level 26. You are 21. Duel Psylocke. If you beat Psylocke, I will give you 200 gold. Yeah. I'll give you 200 gold right now.
Since Psylocke kicked me out of Discord.
No, that
will
wasn't
not
Psylocke.
Since Psylocke kicked you out of Discord, what?
That was Razzle. Razil.
So this is a way for you to get your 200 gold. If you win this duel, I'll let you keep GM. I'll give you 200 gold. But if you lose and you give up GM. And you get 10 gold.
I'll do 150 gold in gear. Final offer.
150 gold in gear? Sure. If you beat if you win the duel, I'll give you that. I will. I will give you that if you win the duel. But you have to win the duel. Come on. If you want to be a leader of the guild, if you want to stand up for the guild, if you want to represent Olympus, you have to lead by example. And you're not leading by example right now.
I will
At
not
all.
put everything on the line.
Say what?
I will not put everything on the line on a duel when I'm 5 or 6 levels lower.
Because you know you're going to
And
lose.
less geared. That'd be idiotic. I'm not weak like these officers. I will not take that deal. I'm not a fool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm smart.
Okay.
And I lead.
Not
That's what
smart.
leaders do.
Okay. You think you can lead the guild? I'm going to ask you a series of questions to test your competency as a guild leader and as a vanilla WoW player. If you can answer 3 of these 5 questions right, I'll give you 100 gold.
Go ahead.
You got to answer quick. You ready?
Go ahead.
What are the names of the 4 horsemen in Nextronus?
What was that?
All right. Nice try. Nice try. I could literally hear your keys typing.
No. That's me pressing the button to push the top.
Okay. What will work?
Do you want me to answer it? Or
No, not now, because somebody already messaged you the fucking answer. Didn't they?
no?
Yes. Yes, everybody knows it. Listen. All right, let's see here. Name all the bosses in Molten Core.
One. Nothing? I've been playing this game for 2 weeks and I can name most of them.
Okay. What kind of damage does Cthulhu's beam do in AQ40? All right.
750 damage.
750 damage.
Sorry.
I'm gonna call for a vote of no confidence.
200.
I'm gonna call for of no confidence. If you are part of Olympus 9 and you want to make a vote of no confidence for Jigsaw, put I in your /say right now. Type I in /say. Jigsaw, you can't run away from your problems. Come back over here. These are your constituents. You have one final choice, Jigsaw. It's clear that you're not necessarily the most educated in raid encounters. Do you want me to ask you a question that you might actually know?
I knew those questions. I'm just keeping my silence and keeping some of my guns on the deal. 200 gold in gear.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna log over. And you can transfer GM over to me. And I will handle this situation as a leader of Olympus. And I will take care of this problem. I can see that this is obviously very stressful for you. I think it would be better for everyone if you did the right thing and you transferred GM over to me and you did the right thing. Your officers have abandoned you. You've promoted 2 other... What is extra rank? Why did you promote more people to extra rank? Why is there another...
Also, officer is misspelled. He didn't know how to spell officer.
Officer.
That's not me. That was the old GM. I've only been GM for
No, you did that. You don't have to lie.
less than 24 hours. No, you got G kicked and now you're salty. So quit crying.
The GM of 5.
Yeah, I didn't get
Yeah,
you.
he didn't get kicked. He's the GM of 5.
Okay.
Are you a French lover? Because that sounds like the French spelling, I believe.
Officer. Jigsaw.
If I was French, I'd definitely be a yellow vester.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true.
Mm-hmm.
Jigsaw.
No on the carbon deal.
The time has come for you to do the right thing. The time has come for you to do what's right for the guild and what's right for Olympus as a whole. Jigsaw, the time has come for you to relinquish your power as GM and move back and become an officer of the guild and help the guild become strong. But let somebody else lead who's more understood and more well-versed in the game. Your gear will be taken care of. Your responsibilities and duties and the effort that you've put in to maintain this guild and make this guild as good as it can be, those efforts will not be forgotten. And I promise that if you pass GM, I will tell them not to kick you.
$100 gold and gear.
No. Jigsaw, I'm not much... I don't like to negotiate with threats. I don't like to do that.
I've gone down steadily every time. These aren't threats. In any negotiation, you reach an agreement. Come to an agreement.
Here's an agreement.
That is the art of the deal.
Do you want to see some real art of the deal? Transfer GM away. 50 gold. If you don't, I'll put a bounty on your head, and every screenshot somebody sends in Discord of their horde character killing your character, I'll give 10 subs to my channel.
$50 gold will not be kicked, which I probably will be.
Just take the gold, man.
Just take
50 gold.
And I'll run you through stockades twice.
Aye. It keeps getting better. Let's do it. Sounds good. Okay.
I got,
Go ahead.
there's a lot of people saying they give me 100 gold if I hold out.
Oh yeah?
You got competition here.
Oh yeah? Well, all right. I'll give you 1,000,000 gold. That's just as valuable as what they're saying.
All right, I need the gold.
No. I'm a man of my word. I've never
I
broken.
need.
Go ahead.
I need 30 gold up front.
No.
I wouldn't do it. I'd wait until after.
No,
One dead mine.
Asmon would not steal from you live on his channel. So I mean, seriously.
I mean, he probably would, but
I can tell that this guild means a lot to you. And you care a lot about the safety and the well-being of its members.
He was in it for only 3 hours before being promoted to GM.
yes, and you got kicked, so quit crying. Let me and Asmon negotiate.
I'll trade you 50 gold. Pass me over GM.
I need to see some of that gold.
It's on my other character. I'm gonna have to log over. Like I'm not.
Is it?
Go ahead.
This isn't